Hello friends, welcome to the lecture on control statements. Today we are going to see the next three loops that are available in Perl, that is while, until and do while. We've already covered the first three loops in our previous lecture. So while loop is basically a loop which evaluates this particular condition until this condition is true, or till the time this condition is true, the code that is there inside these curly braces will keep on getting executed. Until loop is similar to while loop, but it just checks the condition in a different way. So if I use the until loop, it checks until this condition, execute the code. So they are pretty much the same. It's only the way we'll write the condition inside the loop, that is while or until. In do while, the syntax has changed. While condition, so instead of that we say do this particular stuff while the condition is this. So this will keep on getting executed till the time condition is not false. So let us actually look at each of these examples so as to understand these loops in detail. So we'll move on to our example section. What we'll do is, first we'll have an example for a while loop. We'll ideally try to do the same program for each of these loops, that is while, do while and until. So first of its kind is while. So we'll say, now let's say we want to multiply the number. So I'll simply say while my $I is less than 10 or less than equal to 10, and here I would say print $I is equal to something like my $result is equal to $I star 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 $I $result. Okay, so what does this while loop do? It will evaluate this particular condition, and till the time $I is less than and equal to 10, it will continuously perform this particular operation. Now what I need to mention here is initially my $I is either 0 or 1. So simply I'll start my loop with 1, and what I'll do, I'll keep on incrementing my $I with $I plus plus statement. So now if we go ahead and execute this particular program, you can see the output. So we have got the output which is pretty much similar what we have got in terms of for loop in our previous lecture. But the change here is we have initialized, so we have just broken our for loop and rewritten in terms of while loop. So while this particular condition is true, it will go ahead execute these particular statements. Once this condition becomes false, it comes out of this particular loop and move on to the next program statement. So here now let us look at the until statement. So it says until the condition, that is $I less than equal to 10 is there, go ahead and do the same stuff. So now if you see at this, until $I is less than equal, until $I is greater than or equal to 10, so till this condition is true, it will keep on executing this particular statement. So basically while and until, they are almost the same thing, but the way we design the condition, we just need to understand the English meaning of these two statements as until. So this is actually trying to evaluate the negative statement, and once till the time this particular statement holds true, it will go ahead and execute this particular code that is inside the block. So let us execute this particular code here and see what exactly is the output we are getting. So we have got the same output with a slight different condition and using the different loop, that is until. Now in case of a do while loop, what we need to do is do what all things, do all these things while do all these things inside the curly braces while some condition. So here again we can say $I is less than equal to 10. So let us go ahead and execute this particular program and see what exactly is the output. So if you see, we've got the same output here. We've just rewritten our while loop. So this is how we work with while, until and do while loop. They are pretty much the same. It's just the way we have written it and the type of conditions that we are using so that the loops execute and we get the desired output. With this we come to the end of our lecture. I'll see you guys